155.
Earmuffs.
Yeah, let's talk about this. So
That range, like 155. Like for me to actually have like shredded. If I'm I was 188 this morning, but usually I'm 180.
you're probably 150,
155.
150,
150.
35
35 more. Yeah, like
At
stage
least.
peeled. 155.
at
Right now?
least.
Right now?
At least.
If I had to get like stage peeled, what do you think? 155, 150?
Yeah,
At least.
Yeah.
probably 150.
Yeah. Damn.
145.
Shit. So if I could get up to 202, that's a lot of room.
150.
That's actually crazy.
Probably got 60 pounds.
Mic check.
Oh.
Mic checking my mic right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot which one you are. Talk.
150.
Yeah,
Say
I
it
can
again.
hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
cool,
you.
cool. Just want to make sure because this is a different mic.
I just
But
turned
yeah.
you way up, I think.
That's crazy, dude. That gives
I
me
can't match
so
Nick's
much
voice.
wiggle room. What do you mean?
This is Nick's mic, so I can't match. I
This
cannot
is-
match his voice.
A good chance for you to like bark a little bit more. Than
Yeah.
Get a little
At
louder.
Nick?
No, I just mean like be louder.
Yeah, you loser.
No, I didn't mean it like that. My bad.
Nick's, well, I guess we'll bring us in.
Oh yeah, do the intro.
Yeah. Welcome back to the D2 podcast. Around the table, we got Zach Blotchek, Lance Hefner, and myself, Zach Devo. We are down to Nick Justice. He is beginning the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
He's
So-
the pro journey.
Is this his peak week?
The amateur
Next week.
journey.
Next week.
Next week for his first
This
one.
is
and then
peak
he's
week.
got 4 weeks.
This is peak week.
That's what I was.
So-
yeah,
As
that's
of
what I
today?
thought. That's
Monday.
what I thought.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's-
My bad. I associated because today's Sunday.
No, I get what you're saying.
I wonder what he's doing right now. He's probably just following.
But for
just
all the
regular
listeners-
baseline,
Dying.
bro, it's crazy.
For all the listeners, Lance, Nick, not you.
Yeah,
Nick is coming to the end of his amateur
Shut up,
career. He's down in Georgia. They're getting ready for his regional show, for his qualifier. Not going to do any peaking really for that. Just come in lean and
Just gonna
full and look
walk
good.
in there,
He looks great.
Take a sword and
Yeah,
just
take-
walk
so
out real
fucking
quick.
Take a sword, and then he's going to be doing junior nationals, right?
Yep.
Yeah, in
4 weeks.
Nashville.
In 4 weeks in
We
Nashville.
gotta get
So
our
We got to
Airbnb.
get
and that
Airbnbs lined up.
should be the last
That'll
time
be
we
fun.
say amateur NPC.
Don't
Nick
jinx
Justice.
it. You guys have been jinxing shit.
No.
Like, you gotta knock
It's
on
a
wood.
fact. That's why.
Speak it into existence.
Anyways,
It's true.
but
Pray to
welcome
God.
back. Use code D2 with Bashmouth. Use code D2 with Pivot. We got a drop going on May 22nd, so keep an eye out for it. We also still need to give out that $100 gift card. So
God, dude, we are terrible.
we got to
with
figure something
giveaways.
out with that. Yeah,
You're
we're so bad
terrible
at
with
it.
That's
giveaways.
ridiculous.
And
It's not a good look.
And
We love you guys.
Use code D2 with Flavor
Apparently
Gang.
we don't.
This week is going to be only audio for all our listeners. You get to have the pleasure of our voices. YouTube guys, you're going to have to listen just to our voices. We don't have a camera today, so
I feel like we're better on radio.
But,
than we are on
Yeah,
camera.
still-
I feel like I
but still-
I can sit however I want.
yeah, still follow,
Like this.
subscribe, even though we do still have technical difficulties on episode 53. So we're on season 2, episode 1.
We're on season 2, dude. That's crazy.
How about that?
That's a good.
That's a
good
fun
analogy.
time. Anyways, well, welcome back, boys. We have a lot to catch up on. We went not miniature golf.
Yesterday was a
Frisbee
very
golfing
good team
yesterday.
bonding day.
Got up at 8 a.m. Got some coffee. Shout out 7 Brew, the best coffee in the
best.
industry.
The best coffee.
Anything there can be sugar free on the menu. Give them a
Anything.
quick plug.
Anything.
Anything
It's a cheat
there.
code.
Give them your order.
Or-
Give them your order.
So we always get the sugar free brunette
with
with
espresso.
a shot of espresso, or my backup flavor is the cinnamon roll,
Gas.
sugar-free cinnamon roll
Gas.
with a shot of espresso.
Yeah, dude.
The
they're
hot
so
or the
good.
cold is good.
So
Everything can
good.
be hot. You can make your own energy drink. We haven't even done that yet.
Oh, I
That's
got one of
pretty
theirs. They're
cool.
really good. They
Did you
taste like
get
a
it?
sugar-free Red Bull. Yeah,
Oh,
theirs is. It's
shit.
good.
Nice.
It's good.
Nice.
You
Really
can
good.
You can make your own flavors too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's all just syrup.
Sick.
Yeah, but that's so cool.
So cool.
Make your own energy drink. You said you got Red Bull. Did it taste like?
No, it tasted like a sugar-free Red Bull. Because I was like,
Wow.
can I just get one of your guys' energy drinks? I just want to try one.
I crushed an old school Monster yesterday.
I got
What
a
do you
white
mean old
Monster.
school? Like
I got a
white
Monster.
or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then Aaron got the the strawberry
Yeah, that one's
strawberry
gas.
dream one.
Pink Rose is good.
Monsters just have such a unique flavor.
I've been going through the sugar-free Monsters as
They're
of
so
late.
good.
Yeah.
I've been
they're
on
so
a
good.
terrible sugar-free kick as of late, but it hasn't affected my stomach, so that's been really nice. Slamming
You
those
start to get
Snapples.
past that.
You
Like,
do.
Yeah.
Once you've
It's
established
just established. It's
like
in my
when you
routine.
first come into the sugar-free world, you start
Yeah.
to have some stomach issues, and then you start to push them away. You go,
I would
no.
get gassy
I'm good.
really bad. Like
Really?
I would go to the point of like when I would be on prep and I would drink like that sugar-free like syrup, like the Walden Farms.
Yep.
Like before bed every day, do a quick shot of it. Just like, all right, let me get my like
Sweet.
pure like cravings out like before I go to bed. Just like a little dash, and
That probably helped.
it did help so much. But like, bro, I would get like really gassy from that because I would do it like every day.
Then why didn't you stop doing it?
I did.
You know which one's always
But that's
good
what
is
happens
the,
from like having too much artificial.
Oh,
stuff. It's
yeah.
the
just like,
sugar-free
it's
and the
disgusting.
the
Gets
sugar-free and
rough.
fat-free
Rough.
whipped cream.
Stay away from Walden Farms.
Fat-free whipped cream.
Yeah, have you ever had that?
I actually did not do that.
They have the canned sugar-free, fat-free whipped cream.
Yep.
It's like 5 calories.
That is wild.
And so
Dangerous.
I would get that all
It's
the time,
fun.
and I would take a shot of that. Yeah.
I feel like
Put it on your
regular-
coffee in the morning.
I feel like regular whipped cream isn't even that like super high in calories.
No, but when you start lobbing it on there, so if you can
all do.
if you can save some.
Where none of us are putting a nice dollop. We're all fucking.
Yeah. When you see the serving size for most of these things, it's like a tablespoon, and you're
And we're
like,
putting like 20.
yeah, you're like, okay, well, I just took half the bottle.
Because it'll say like 63 servings, like a can, and you're going through a can pretty quick when you're using them.
About a week.
Yeah, yeah.
Time, dude.
Yeah, they're so good. Anyways, so to finish our day yesterday, because we had a full day of podcast boys,
Bonfire.
we went disking, and then Zach won, and then
I did win. Me and Nick
You
are
balled
tied
out.
at one,
Mhm.
and yeah, you guys didn't win one yet, did you?
No, haven't won one.
Fuck yeah.
Not yet.
Lance and I went and hit an arm day.
That was nice.
Then the boys went swimming, and then we met back up at my house for a bonfire. So it was a hell of a day.
Such a great day outside.
It
Well,
was the first like real summer day.
yeah, we talked about it. It felt
That's
nice.
a
It
big
felt
summer.
like we almost were like cleansed.
Yeah,
Like it's weird.
It was
Just
like-
like there's something to it, dude. Just
Being
standing
outside-
out. It's so good for
It
you.
brought me
Outside
back-
all day.
it brought me back to like a college day. Like you just fucking moving and grooving all day, trying to
You
enjoy
just
the
feel
weather.
good.
Yeah,
Never
at
put
least-
real clothes on. We didn't go
No,
downtown
yeah.
to bars. You know, like just fucking moving and grooving in some shorts and a tee,
It was
It's so
getting
nice.
some sun.
I'm getting
Yeah.
doing it again today.
yesterday was the perfect weather too. I think that helped.
Taking
Yeah.
those laptops
Hot.
out by the pool today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I might stop at Target and
So-
grab some chairs.
some work in the
I
sun.
got a football.
Yeah, that's right. You,
You
did
do
get
have
a
a
football.
That's
I
gonna
have
be
a
so
football.
nice.
Football's been so nice.
Yeah, we just ripped the pen and we go out there and that was great.
We were out there for what?
A couple hours,
Yeah, like
at least
Were
2
you?
hours, 2-3 hours.
3 hours.
Holy shit!
Dude,
Yeah,
it was we
wild.
both would look at each other and he'd be like, "You want to go in?" And I'd be like, "Nah, whenever you want." He'd be like, "I'm good." And I'm like, "I'm good."
Yeah, we got there out at like what 5?
You said 2 baddies,
Yeah,
pool baddies.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they left right away.
They're all right.
Yeah.
In Zach's terms. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, you guys didn't want to talk about that, huh?
No, we were just throwing the
I'm
pigskin.
just giving you shit.
We just like threw the pigskin for like a majority of the time frame. We were just launching that thing.
Anyways, but
We
yesterday,
were throwing darts.
We were throwing darts,
throwing
working on
darts.
spirals.
My spiral's getting a lot better.
It's getting a lot better.
It's getting so much better.
That's true.
Like I said, I like the Peyton Manning throw style.
Higher
I
up.
like how you just
I like the
go
higher
and
up.
learn it. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got their.
He's
own
in the
style.
backyard, like, yeah.
I'm just gonna
The
play
hips
again.
just like him.
Just yelling Omaha at the dog.
They're like,
She just like knows to run around.
they're
when
like,
you say
honey, he's at it again.
it. Yeah, no shit.
He's trying to be Peyton Manning again. Damn it. Anyways,
Not gonna happen.
speaking of yesterday too, there was the New York Pro.
Yeah, dude, we need to talk about that.
Nick
'cause,
Walker. Nick Walker.
There's,
Should we-
there's a lot to cover
Should we
there.
make our way up or make our way down? Do we start with like
Let's pull up-
men's physique and then
Get the TV rolling really
first
quick.
off, Jacob, hostile athlete, Nick's buddy, had his debut.
Where did he place?
I think
exactly?
8th or
Eighth.
10th.
That's not bad.
Honestly, no. For
Not
your,
bad at all.
For your first pro show, dude, like 8th to 10th is a pretty big accomplishment. Like,
Yeah,
you didn't place last, which is
Right.
crazy.
right.
Like I feel like people who do pro shows the first time out, depending on like how developed you are, it's pretty rough. But
Well, let's start with men's physique. Let's start low.
Same dude who just won recently, right?
Yeah,
Same guy for Pittsburgh.
he's been on a tear.
On a
bro.
tear. His
On an
abs have
absolute
been.
tear.
Yeah,
He
it's
came
hard
out
to
of
beat him from the
nowhere.
front. It's so hard to beat him from the front.
That's what happens, bro. These guys just come out of nowhere, just like going on sprees.
Oh, his abs just look crazy, dude.
Bison tries.
Buys and tries, baby. All right, so
Oh,
Mac Grego too.
Grego got the
yeah.
one.
We gotta stay here. Yeah. Sorry.
You
No,
going
you're
right
good.
to open?
No, click on the classic guys first.
I'm trying to find like.
Scroll up. You missed them.
Really?
Yeah.
On the right side, there's like the front shots
Top
for the
right.
classic
Go
boys.
up right.
And then right below it
Oh,
is
here,
the
here.
yeah. It's not the best picture, but
Grego's
yeah.
hamstrings and glutes look crazy.
He's just so dense.
He's got great detail.
He loses that shot though. I feel like to the guy next to him for sure.
I think he
Well,
beats
that's who
him.
he lost to
I
at
think he
Pittsburgh.
beats him in the legs. I think Grego's got
in the
him.
front shot, yeah.
In the back shot.
What?
Look at how much bigger they are.
Yeah, but look at the glutes.
Yeah, but they're going for like.
Also,
size
look
in
at the lower lat
quads.
development that
He
he's got.
does
Dude.
have
He's got that connect. Look at the lower lats. Look at that comparison. There's like
Yeah.
a chunk there.
His back is better. I'm not saying his back's not better, but I do think he's got better arms in his
Well,
shot.
I can't. It's hard to see from that angle too. We'd have to get a straight shot on.
Let me see if I can find one. We need accurate.
Grego from the
assessments.
front looks crazy.
Do you think bodybuilders without borders would have?
Yeah, right there below it.
Right
Oh.
there.
There.
There we go. Scroll down.
The-
Oh, okay, we should see some straight.
There's
arms
Grego
here.
right there, right. With the yep.
Yeah.
Finals.
Okay. All right.
That's probably not going to show us all of them, but
His wheels are
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
dense,
his-
dude.
that's where
Yeah.
that's where he wins it. His legs are so much bigger than the other dudes.
I do think he's hitting this pose a lot better here than he is.
He likes it square on, which is why he needs to go open.
Yeah.
It's like a sign.
He needs a lot more thicker front lats though.
Homeboy on the right's legs. I can't get over those from the last show, dude. Those
And
are huge.
Such a bad back, like in comparison to how great his legs
It's
are.
crazy to have such a dominant, quad setup.
Stop hugging.
Yeah, underwear men hugging.
I was gonna say, Grego's
Touch
glutes are
tips.
huge.
Oh my god.
Still look nuts.
What the fuck?
I'm excited to get into the open.
Oh, there's there you go.
Here we go.
Nice.
This is what we're talking about.
Yeah, so I feel like his back shot definitely beats him. Like, look at that tissue.
He must have just won the front and side then, because that back shot definitely. Beats
Yeah, but
Grego.
like
You know what I'm saying, though? Come on.
he
now.
needs to win more poses than him. So like, what else do we beat him on?
No, that's what I'm saying. He must have lost all the front shots.
That's a crazy like front lat though.
He's so thick, dude.
That's
Look
crazy
at
that,
that,
his
dude.
favorite classic pose. He just goes.
It's
in
like
front.
a bodybuilder
Dude,
shot.
yeah,
just
bro.
front lat.
Like imagine like another 20
You're meant
pounds
to go
on this,
open.
dude.
Right.
Do you think he needs to put more size in his quads for open? I think his
look pretty
quads
great.
are
For
like.
open,
I think he just needs work in the back.
he would just need
Yeah.
to bring everything up. For open class,
I feel like
Oh,
his
for
legs
open?
wouldn't
You just
need
have to
as
get
much
bigger.
work.
are
'Cause
you
like,
saying for men? What are you asking?
like for Grego, like I don't think he needs to like get his legs that much bigger
For open or for this?
for open.
For open, yeah, he does.
Oh, for
He-
open. Yeah,
They do
everything
need-
would have
they
to
do
grow,
need to
bro.
get-
They're huge.
They do need to get bigger, but like I don't think it's like his main priority.
No, I mean,
Everything would need. To
I
go
think
up.
his back would be main priority to like fit him in open,
Oh, yeah.
hypothetical now.
and
Yeah, but that's-
then
I'm saying
shoulders,
just
arms.
to even compete in classic more, he needs to bring his back
lot
up.
more.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder what his weight cap is.
His
and how
back
close
is the
to it.
best one though out of everyone else besides this guy.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if-
I would agree.
But to compete at Olympia level, he's going to
Yeah, I
have
mean,
that style back.
Yeah, for
think
sure.
about like
He
Ramon and
needs
there's
to-
backs.
Yeah, he needs
Think
to.
about that.
I think he could look like a Ramon. He could have a Ramon type
Needs
back.
a lot of size.
Yeah, a lot more size. Here we go.
Good
Fuck.
shot.
At
Yeah.
his
This is-
leg, he is so fucking round, dude.
That's crazy, dude.
They both look insane. That's
Yeah,
what
but
it takes.
like Grego's got
That's
that
what it
wow
takes to get to the
factor right
dude.
there.
That's what it takes to get to the fucking
Grego really popped off when he got out of men's physique, though.
He did, yeah. It was a great move.
I think that's the thing, though, is you can see he wants the size. Go get it, dude.
Mm-hmm. He's probably just taking his time.
I actually, like, he almost looks like he needs to see a Cairo in that shot, but he's
yeah,
crazy.
everything looks a little closed.
Who?
The guy on the right.
That's what I
That's
was-
definitely
yeah.
not open yet. He must be in the movement still.
Can you go back 2 more shots? I kind of want to look at those again.
Wait, let's finish these real quick.
Okay, so
I
let's
hate his
take our
ab.
time.
I
So
hate
Grego's
it.
got him there for sure.
I hate
Yeah.
his.
Grego's got him there.
All right.
It's awkward.
It's so awkward. It looks like someone we know.
This is nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy. Look at those legs, dude. Look at that outer sweep thickness. That's insane.
The problem for him in open would be that his quad starts low, and a lot of those guys have. You see how like that black guy has higher attaching quads, and
Yeah.
look at how Grego
Yeah.
starts so low.
That's a great shot right there. That's
a great.
great.
Shot. That's the dude that won,
proportions.
right? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go open.
No.
No?
let's we have men's physique right there, so let's quick
Jesus,
look
damn
at
it.
it. It's the dude from Pittsburgh Pro won it. What's his name? Ali Health.
Yeah.
And then
Crazy
Victor
abs.
took second.
Crazy abs.
again.
I still think Victor from the back beats him if he could just bring those front shots in because I think he's got more tissue.
I think he's probably got one of the best backs.
Yeah, I mean, look at that
in the
thing
division right now.
Look at that
So
line.
it looks like water balloons filled up.
Fucking
That's crazy.
insane.
Yeah, it does.
It looks fake. That's crazy.
That's Andre
It's
all
so
the way. Dude, you
proportionate.
can't even see.
Didn't even know someone was
see
out
him.
there.
Camo.
I saw the
Yeah,
short
bro.
color. I was like, oh, there is someone out there, huh?
Oh my god.
That's bad.
Yeah, I don't think Andre even plays top 5.
He got 4.
Really? Why is he? Oh, never mind. Sorry. I'm sorry.
He's out, yeah.
His
forgot he was
abs,
out there
dude.
again.
Those
He's
two.
better than this guy for
Dude,
sure.
those
Good for a
abs.
fully tatted up dude to be out there because usually they don't get.
Yeah, that's.
much
I don't
praise.
like
It's tough.
I
It's
don't
too
like
much.
that
That's
at
why you
all.
shouldn't do it.
I'm pissed
That's
I even
terrible,
have my half
dude.
sleeve.
Look at that. It's covering up his whole like
Yeah.
arm and back and neck.
Yeah.
I guess his waist is, that waist is tighter on the right.
Look at Andre's back.
that
though.
one dude, look, that tall dude's back is nuts.
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
But look at his compared to Diego's.
I
I
think
know,
he's
just-
probably got the. Yeah,
Come
he's
on
so
now.
much wider.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So much wider.
All right.
What are we
let's go.
talking about?
All right.
Come on.
Men, there's men's physique. We got our 2 poses in.
All right, let's go open.
Yeah,
hey,
let's
we're
go
not
open.
done yet.
Let's get to the bread and
They
butter.
have 2 poses. We
Andre
saw
looks,
that front
Andre
already.
looks great there. I'll say that. Andre looks fucking crisp. That's one of that's got to be one of Andre's best looks
No, it's not.
for sure.
No.
What year do you think he's better? What 2019?
Whichever Arnold he won, like because
I'd
he's
have to
looked
see.
great at all of the Arnolds.
Let's go open. Show people the money.
All right.
Top 3 for open. We've
Let's
got,
just look at the winner first.
Tonio. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus. If you guys didn't get a chance to go to bodybuilding or go to Bodybuilders Without Borders and watch this video of Nick
That's
Walker.
nuts, dude.
This is what a top 3 Olympian
oh my
looks like.
God.
That is fucking crazy.
His calves are so
Everyone
gross.
said that he wasn't in shape at the
Dude, he
the
never misses.
Pittsburgh.
Guest
Don't bet
posing.
against him. This dude is like the Tom Brady of bodybuilding. Don't
Yeah,
bet
dude.
against him.
Matt Jensen's photo today was like they keep
Oh.
coming at
This
us.
is their best look by far. Best look of all time.
Yeah.
Not even close, dude.
Yeah.
Get ready.
It
Get
is.
ready.
It is.
That's
dude.
concrete. Look at that waist.
That's fucking nuts.
Look at those hammies. Look at how much those have improved.
Yeah, and they tore. One of them tore.
Was
You
it
can't
his
even
left
tell.
or right?
I think it was his left one.
Yeah, is
It
that
was
why
his
he's
left
But
one.
look at that right one. Look at the detail. Oh my God. Wait for his most muscular right here. Yeah, he knew he was fucking on. Yeah.
He looks like Jay Cutler to me. He reminds me of Jay
Right
Cutler.
here. Right here when he brings it in.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that, bro.
Jesus. That's fucking crazy.
I think this was Nick's like most important show as a bodybuilder.
I think he's
comeback
scared.
show.
I think he's
He
scared.
came back
I think he's scared.
from that torn hamstring, and that was relatively very fast too.
He
Yeah,
set the standard
super
higher.
Fast.
Very fast.
He tore that in what?
Look at those
November?
arms.
Right when he tore it, he was right to work to like fix it. Like he did not waste
No, anytime. Anytime. He got right back to
anytime.
training.
Look at that.
That's so impressive.
All right, let's look. All right.
And it's cool that like Matt Jensen healed him through that hamstring and into a better physique.
Even
Yeah.
maybe just as impressive as his look was Martin coming in, dude. I mean, he like the improvements.
Martin's wow factor is what probably got him second was the fact that he
Look at that.
came
Click
in-
that back shot right there on the left.
Oh, fuck, hold on.
What are you doing,
Comparisons.
Oh yeah, good call.
Stu?
I call Tonio for third.
Stu looks huge.
Yeah, good call.
Good call.
Martin, it just has such a great look for open.
Tonio's problem is he just needs more
Nick
size.
just stands
Yeah.
out like out of everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
It's just
Everyone.
so much. It's
It's
just
like,
so much
oh.
muscle.
His
Look at those arms.
Yeah, the
That is
peaks.
clearly
Holy
the winner.
fuck, dude.
Good for Martin though. Like he doesn't
he
need
got up
much.
there.
He doesn't need like a crazy amount. He's standing with Nick Walker and
The crazy part is how much he's improved too this past year. So
Six.
you imagine like what's 2 more years? Stu, dude. Stu getting fourth. He's got some fucking crazy front shots.
Him?
Yeah, Stu looked really good. That was
I
he was
remember
super
us saying
impressive.
like, why is he even doing this show?
Dude, I didn't realize how big Stu was until we saw him
Stu's
at the Arnold.
huge.
I do think Nick.
I thought he was short. He's tall. He's like my height.
I do think this is probably Nick's worst like
Yeah,
posing
he's
shot. This
as
from
tall as
that.
me. Yeah.
He looks like he's like 5'7".
No, he's my height.
Who?
Stu?
When we saw him at Arnold, he was like standing. I thought he was tall.
I thought he was short.
Him?
Look at him. He looks way taller.
Because how tall is Nick Walker?
Nick is short.
Nick's short. Yeah, Nick's like
Nick's like
5'6".
5'6".
Yeah, that's
I
my
didn't know
point.
Martin was
Look
that
at
short.
Stu though. He's like head's the same
God.
height as his.
I hate how short everybody is. Like you know, like your favorite football player is probably like 6'5".
These guys are like,
I'm
You gotta
like,
but
look-
dude, they're
you gotta
crazy.
look down at your,
I know
at your role
you
model.
just forget that they're shorter. So then like it's not like.
But
me
they're
and-
still fucking.
I know. I get it.
Yeah.
I love how
It's just-
Tonio was
it's
hitting
so
this
funny,
shot
though.
here.
Wait
This
till he
is
gets to the back. I want to see what he
great
looked like because
shot.
I think that's what put him in third. I got to see the back.
This is even a great
Nick
side
looks.
chest for him.
Look at Nick's arm and chest. Holy fucking
His
fuck.
hamstring blows Tonio's out of the water there, though.
Stu's got a great
Yeah.
shot there.
Yeah, Stu does have a nice shot. I think his side shot's his best shot.
Honestly, I think
His
he's-
lats are where he's strength.
Yeah, he's definitely pushing.
Go through.
Nick.
You
You just immediately see
my
it. Yeah.
God.
Look
dude.
at
Oh
that.
my God, bro.
Holy shit.
I tried to look at the other guys, but like I immediately. kept
Tonio's
going
waist is
back at
always
Nick.
so jaw dropping to me.
Yeah.
He's so
that's,
small.
That's gonna be really good, dude.
So
in a couple
He's,
small.
he's legit a Dorito chip.
Yeah,
Even
he's crazy.
in any of his front shots, like it just looks
Martin's glutes look great. That's something I thought take note of.
like huge.
Yeah.
It's ginormous.
You know what I mean? Like
I
look
think-
at those things.
Yeah.
What do you think
dude.
what do you think Stu needs to break that top 3?
More back.
Go through one more. I want to see one more.
I think
want to
just
see I want to see a
More
lat spread.
overall
I want
size.
to see a lat
Overall
spread.
work, yeah.
He
His
looks
back
pretty fucking
his
big
back
right there,
lat's
dude.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, he looks pretty big right there.
I still think he needs more.
Look at Nick's shape too.
Bigger legs.
It's
think
just
he
so
needs-
well. Martin's mid lats are just crazy tissue. That's insane. Tonio.
Look at
Tonio's
Jesus.
nuts.
that. That's
The
nuts.
Most proportioned. I think.
Very balanced.
Look
You
how
think that's more
round he
balanced
is.
than Nick?
Yeah.
Because Nick's
I
is a
don't
different
know.
look.
It.
It's a different look.
Yeah, it's way more.
I think
muscular.
his is prettier for sure.
It's
Way
so much
prettier.
tissue in the middle.
I was gonna say if I could have any physique on that stage, I
Probably
would still
be-
choose Tonio.
yeah.
But
'Cause
with
that waist.
with Nick's
Actually, I
wow
don't know. I
factor,
might choose Martin. I don't know. I like his look a lot.
I would pick Tonio, but I would
Tonio.
want like
Yeah.
Nick's wow factor to
Nick's
it.
crazy.
Because dude, when you look at
Well, the only way you get that wow factor is just
Look at those
keep being bigger.
hamstrings,
What the
bro. How
fuck
do you
is
tear
this?
that and bring him in 10 times better?
oh, shit.
Wow. Wow.
That's the only shot.
Oh my god.
That's the only shot where you can see that front
Wow.
ab and
Look
thigh.
at that
Tonio
tricep,
doesn't really
though,
look
dude.
very good here. He's kind of
That could be the
long.
angle, too.
You know who's gonna beat the side shot on Nick though is Hottie. Hottie's side try is so fucking perfect.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
of his abs, too.
Yeah.
They're so perfectly
so
tight.
good.
So Nick will lose that
Nick-
shot. Nick will lose this shot too.
I
Yeah.
think you guys are going to be surprised.
No,
No,
I don't like
know.
like his front.
I
his
think
front,
we got to wait to see it. I got to wait to see
Honestly,
them.
dude,
It's hard to
Nick-
say without seeing him.
Derek's
It's hard to
waist
say.
is so much.
Nick did bring something that like we haven't really seen
Yeah,
much of.
those
is,
legs
is that
look
quad
fucking
detail, dude. This is
crazy.
like what
Yes.
we needed to see from this.
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell
Because
more than
Hottie's
anybody
legs are
else.
crazy detailed,
His feathering's always
and
insane.
now Nick started to
His
get
muscles
that
like
detail.
grainy. Yeah, it's that graininess.
I don't
It
know if it's,
almost makes Martin, who is detailed, not look detailed because of how detailed Nick is.
but I
Martin
think,
looks great. They all look great, to be honest. All their conditioning looks flawless.
I know, but his legs just are so detailed right now.
Oh, yeah.
That it almost makes them look
Because there's
less.
shots from Gilco, though, where you see, like, Martin's feathering like crazy
You
on
can
some
see
of
it
those
there,
quads,
yeah.
But Nick's is just
Look
out
at
of this.
that.
Look at the chest, too.
crazy.
Look at that chest delt connection across through the clavicles. That's insane, dude.
He's got a good shot here.
Dude, that's I'm saying.
Tonio's traps.
Martin.
Jesus. Holy shit.
Martin has my favorite half crab, like most muscular.
Yeah,
I love
it's
that.
a really beautiful, it's a
Yeah.
gorgeous look. You know what it actually looks like? It looks like Milos right there a little bit in that shot.
Kind of, yeah. Actually,
Yeah, you know what I mean? He would do that one hand on the quad.
I
palm
think that's
tucked.
my favorite shot on the stage right there.
Oh, Nick for me still.
Just I'm saying, my like opinion of like what I like in a physique. Yeah,
Stu is crazy impressive though, dude. He's big motherfucker, dude. Because that's an impressive top 3.
I don't know what Stu needs to do. Honestly, he's like got the size almost. Like
I think he needs to get more peeled. I
Yeah.
think he needs to get
better conditioning.
get down a little bit more.
He looks pretty. Yeah.
He's got the size though. Like look at his legs don't look much smaller.
Go back through a little bit. Go click left. I want to see maybe like some of the beginning comparison shots.
His arms look about. I don't know.
So what do you?
Okay.
you
He
know what-
definitely,
his
to
arm-
me, he definitely needs to like bring
More-
in
yeah.
more
More
detail
lat.
here.
Yeah.
A little thicker front lat, maybe bigger arms.
His lats though, I feel like are actually pretty good.
I think they could be a little thicker.
Derek's just hang a lot nicer. Or I mean, Nick's just hanging a lot nicer. Yeah.
Look at that, dude. Look at how thick those are.
He's just got to come in more conditioned. So
I wonder
can,
if he blows down and doesn't do the vacuum. If you notice it, well, no, because it's
No, the vacuum.
I kind of like the vacuum on him because
he can pull it
he has
off.
a small waist.
He can pull it off. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone could pull a vacuum off. And
The only person
when
that
Nick
can
does a
is Nick,
vacuum,
yeah.
it looks crazy.
I personally like Nick's vacuum a little bit
do?
more. Yeah.
He likes that crunch. His abs are
I know.
so huge.
I know. I feel like that
this
could be
big.
kind of like the downfall. I know it looks good, but like honestly, I think like because Hottie's waist is so small, I feel like Nick hitting the vacuum would kind of match that tightness and like small waist that Hottie has. Because I feel like if he does this, it kind of makes it look like his waist is bigger than it actually is.
God, that's cool.
That's cool.
So cool that's a pro show lineup. That's such an bodybuilding, dude. This year is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be actually.
It's gonna be so fucking fun to watch.
But that's when you realize like there's going to the
go down for a second. Click out of that. Who the fuck is that on that bottom left?
This guy.
Holy
212 dude.
shit!
Yeah. He was the most aesthetic guy.
Yeah, by
deserved.
far.
Look
oh
at,
my
Look
gosh!
at his
Look at
front
those
double.
legs.
Look at his front double. It's crazy. He has no waist.
Holy shit! Who is this?
Look at this.
Damn.
Zagarella. Yeah, Zagarella.
Look at his waist.
Whoever you are, dude, you are crazy.
Dude.
He just needs more size and he'll be there.
Oh, wow. Go through one more. I want to see this next one. Damn.
Oh my god, dude.
Damn.
What?
Just more lat.
Needs more back.
More back.
His legs are huge.
Crazy. His legs are insane.
That's what I'm saying. His front double looks retarded.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, dude. His upper body.
You're right.
looks
His front
so
double is
small
so
compared to
insane.
his lower body.
Yeah,
that's still a great look. Once that adds size, that's tough.
I'd rather have that problem though, because most people struggle to bring their legs up. I'd rather.
Jesus.
Ooh.
I'd rather get told let's not do leg day for a year because your legs are already big enough.
That's crazy. Good for him.
Could you do that?
Could I do that?
Yeah.
What do you mean not do leg day for a year?
Yeah.
If they were big enough, I'd be all right with it.
Yeah.
If they were like, your legs are too big, like we're not going to do much
Who the
legs
fuck
this year, I would be like, sweet.
Oh. I didn't know if you were the guy that like needed to do legs.
No, if I'm being told they look so good that I don't need
That's
to do leg day, I would be all right with
Look
it.
at this conditioning.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
that is peak conditioning.
Go back to his front double though, one more time.
Wait, is there one more?
No.
It's not. Okay.
I just want
it back.
It's just it was the most crazy photo.
This is probably the biggest like
That's
wow.
insane.
Wow.
You think
factor.
so?
Yeah.
Mine's the front double because it looks gnarly. He has no waist.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
Like he has a open bodybuilding body with a classic physique waist.
This back double though is fucking nuts.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
That was the Zagrella IFBB Pro, the most aesthetic 212 guy.
Let's take a look at. He's not even that like big.
No, he's tiny, dude. Is it Milos?
I don't know.
No, who's he working
Oh
with?
yeah,
there?
I think that is Milos.
No. Who is that?
Oh, that's not Milos. No.
Who the hell is that?
Fuck.
Who the hell is that? It must be just their coach from overseas or something.
It looks exactly like Milos.
From
bro.
the small picture, it did.
Yeah.
I was like, Milos is coaching this guy? Good for him.
Shit.
Anyways, that's the New York Pro.
Yeah, dude, bodybuilding.
So bodybuilding's getting really fun right now.
It really is.
It just continues to get more and more fun the more popularity it gets.
It's the middle of the season. You got like national shows, and now you got like pro shows.
Right.
All the summer, pretty much.
Do we have any catching up to do? Otherwise, I have some questions for us.
Questions are
I have
good.
a shit
All right.
ton of questions.
So we wanted to do a topic of the week. So this week was nutrition.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's rattle those off first.
Let's learn a little.
I'll be the mediator. You guys will be
Let's do it. Fuck yeah.
the guys answering the questions. So first off, you guys ever combine meals if you're hungry? Example, I eat meal 5, Burger Bowl, and meal 6, Ninja Creamy as one full meal.
Honestly,
If you're full,
Yeah, you take it away first.
You go.
that meal doesn't sound bad to combinate. Like, because if you're doing it creamy, it's just a protein shake.
Yeah.
So like this, I honestly did this exact same thing like
I
a
was
couple
gonna say,
days ago. Like I had my meal 5.
it's like a dessert.
And then I didn't have my protein shake in the morning because I wanted to save it for later. So I'm like, all right, I'll eat my meal 5, and then I'll have that creamy protein shake as like dessert type shit.
Yep.
So honestly, like that, I wouldn't have a bad like time combinating. But if you're gonna do like whole ass meals, like 600-700 calorie meals, like together,
Yeah.
that might be tough.
Especially like pre-workout or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So if it depends on like how your diet is set
100%.
up. So just make
And
sure
digestibility, I
Yeah.
guess, because the creamy is going to be easy to
Because
digest.
think about
with-
it. If you eat 2 huge meals together before you go to bed, dude, tomorrow
You're gonna wake
morning,
up bloated as
you're
fuck.
gonna wake up
Yeah,
bloated
because now
as
you're not
fuck.
doing any. I was just gonna say you're not gonna do any activity after. That's
No.
something that if you're someone that's consistently struggling with time and you have to add them in like that, I recommend keeping open 10 to 15 minutes of availability to go for a walk after.
Yes.
Like if you have to do that, like make sure,
Yeah.
especially like how Zach mentioned, if it's before bed, like
you're gonna be
you,
sleeping.
yeah,
on
you're
that.
gonna wake up. I feel like it's almost gonna kind of skew things for your coach a little bit now too, because your digestion's on point all day long. You're getting your steps in, you're training, and then now you're
It's-
pounding in 1,300 calories.
It's kind of like an indirect way of being off plan. Like you're not meaning to be off plan because you're trying to get all your meals in at once.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you are kind of putting yourself in a little bit of a hole digestive wise. Because now the next day, you might have a hard time like getting your meals in, or you might just be like pushing food on your stomach when
Yeah.
it's already like in a super stressed state. So
yeah. That's
it's
the hardest thing is the like hangover of eating.
Yeah.
like that. And then
I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah, no, I
and-
think we all have plenty. But yeah, like we both said, I think just make sure if that's something that you're doing consistently, keep open a time frame to get a little bit of low intensity activity in after, just to really make sure that digestion is moving a little bit easier for you throughout the
or
night.
just like if the food selection is like
Yeah,
not working well and you need something quicker, like a shake and like some oats or something, blend that up, then just communicate that with your coach, saying like, yo, like this isn't really working for my schedule. I find myself cramming meals in like at night. Can we switch up like meal 5 to like a protein shake, oats, and like some fruit or something?
Yeah.
And
I was
then
gonna-
it'll
yeah.
be easier to get in, and you don't feel like you're absolutely like gorging yourself.
100%. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So that one's yes. What?
We're gonna give detailed
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah.
These aren't.
No,
these
no.
aren't. A lot of these nutrition ones
No,
aren't
I'm
just a simple.
Just giving you shit. To answer the question officially, yes. What wild game meat, if you could choose, would you want in your meal plan?
Wait, what was the question? Sorry.
What wild game meat would you want? Like, if you could choose any wild
If I
game
could
meat.
choose one and afford one, I would have
That's what I
like
was
a
gonna
good,
say.
like
Like,
a
let's just say you
good
can
cut
have
of
it.
steak, like a good lean cut
Yeah.
of steak.
I would say
Because it gets
But
expensive,
what
dude.
kind of wild game?
Oh, elk.
That's what I was gonna say. Elk.
Elk for sure. That
I was
shit's
gonna say
unreal at work.
venison.
Venison's good. Yeah.
Have you ever had elk? Like a good elk, like tenderloin?
I don't think I've had.
Oh,
elk.
you'd love it. It's
Yeah.
super flavorful.
Maybe if I'll try.
Bison.
It's expensive.
Never mind.
Bison, but yeah, that's the
Elk.
tough thing about that gamey good meat is it's fucking expensive.
No, if you could if it was just in your meal
Oh yeah,
plan, you could have it.
elk for
Yeah.
sure.
All right, easy enough. Next one. What's the best flavor gain condiment for meal prep? Chicken, turkey with rice.
Chicken, turkey, and rice.
Chicken or turkey with rice.
I would say sweet poppy's a good. Smoking poppy would
Smoking
probably be the
Smoking is
best
good
option
for like
that
I
one.
feel like. Oh really? I like smoking poppy for like darker meat.
like beef.
Yeah, I mean I do smoking poppy with chicken too. Sweet poppy, I just feel like with the turkey's what threw me off. And if anything, do the Nerdy Sanchez if you're gonna do ground turkey because that's
the
like
Nerdy
a,
Sanchez is good.
Yeah,
That's
it's like a
the
taco.
spicy.
Yeah.
Smoking poppy, I could put on anything.
it's so
Yeah.
good.
I could do
Anything.
anything.
It's so good, isn't it?
I really
Yeah.
like it on like.
I got 2 more
turkey.
bottles coming.
Yeah.
2 more bottles coming.
I do it every
I
month.
love
I get 2
sriracha.
bottles.
Like
Code
if
you
you
too.
if you have like fish or like shrimp or anything in your diet, like having some of the
Sriracha.
spicy mayo, the spicy mayo one. I forgot.
Oh,
what it's called.
sriracha mayo is good.
Sriracha mayo.
Yeah.
that one.
That one in
one's
the foreign
good.
aisles, top tier.
Yeah,
at Pick
get
and
that
Save.
with some sushi rice and some
Oh,
like green
dude,
beans,
all day,
avocado in there.
all day.
Fire.
Sushi. Dude.
I do have a high day.
Is the Apple Watch an accurate way to see how many calories burned to find maintenance calories? No,
Yeah,
it's pretty shit.
yeah.
Like I'll do the same cardio
Use
every
it for
day,
your
and
steps.
some day
yeah.
I'll do the same cardio every day, and some
And
days
your
it'll
heart-
say I get 400 calories. Some days it says I get 200, and I'm like, it's the same thing. How
Yeah.
the fuck?
I
does
would trust
change?
it more for like heartbeats, like checking your heartbeat,
Yeah, just getting average steps too.
average steps.
Yeah. Don't trust it for maintenance cals.
No, yeah, it's different.
It's fine to like kind of base it off of just to get a
An
roundabout.
idea, but
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
All right. How-
honestly, wait, if oh, never mind.
go ahead.
Nah, I forgot.
Anyways, so next one is healthy sauces, not flavor gang. Grocery stores.
Melinda's
Melinda's.
is great. You can get that whole selection at Walmart, which is going to be probably one of your better bets for sauces.
Nick just found that one. It's called Mrs. Taste. mistaste,
Oh yeah.
and it's all sugar free and sodium free.
Yeah.
It's just it
every
tastes
sounds
free. It
tough.
was
Yeah.
straight zero. It was like water.
It was not bad.
I
It
don't
was
know if
water.
It was just
I was
really
gonna say, no
liquidy.
sodium,
it's not
too?
like thick at all.
No,
Yeah.
it was like straight water.
I don't know if
but
I
it
want
tasted really
liquid.
good though.
Oh,
It
really?
tasted good.
No.
Yeah.
All you really use condiments for is just to like.
It's just a
give-
deep prep one.
I was gonna
Yeah.
go get that black truffle today because I've seen like multiple
It's my
people
favorite
post
one.
about it now.
Melinda's black truffle is so I was addicted to it.
I was gonna go get a bottle today.
I would just go buy 5 bottles of it and power through them.
Honestly, I love mustard. I've been on a mustard kick lately.
It's the Coop's spicy mustard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a banger. That's Southwest
Dijon
one.
mustard.
That's a good one. Dijon.
Dijon.
I'm not a Dijon guy.
I'm not a Dijon
Why
guy.
not?
Not a Dijon guy.
That's so good.
I don't know.
No, I need it either spicy or
Yeah,
sweet and
or that
spicy.
salt vinegar flavor.
Be
yeah.
different.
Oh my god.
I am different.
Anyways, next one. What's the lower limit on a daily dietary fat to maintain hormone balance, both while natural or enhanced? Should you worry less about too minimal of fat intake in a cut, if not natty?
Can we go one question at a
Yeah.
time with that? Hold on. Yeah.
What's the lower limit on daily dietary fat to maintain hormone balance while natural?
Depends on
Yeah, I was
natural
gonna
or
say
enhanced?
that's gonna completely depend
Yeah.
on the individual. Some
Yeah.
people are gonna need more fat. Some people aren't gonna need as much.
I definitely wouldn't go as low as like fucking like 20 grams. It really all depends on the situation though too. Like
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a
what
prep,
what are we doing here?
if you're in
Like,
the off season
are we
prep,
content-
health
it-
phase.
let's just like generalize this as just like a regular person. I would say like just like whoever's trying to like eat healthy. I would say don't go below like 50 grams of fat
yeah.
at least.
Yeah. I feel a lot of those people drop down to
50
like the
to
30s,
70
and it's
grams
like-
of fat. That's kind of like where you should be at, like just to be normal.
And I was gonna say the big thing too to remember if you're like you know
Healthy
like you're
fats.
talking
Yeah, healthy fats.
you're talking just like a general health person, like fats, like one of the main roles they're going to do is benefit your hormones. So like, you know, everything is going to work more efficiently. Obviously, if your hormones are a lot more regulated, you're not going to run into as many issues. So don't be afraid to, or at least in my experience, I've been pushing fats a little bit more lately. Seeing like
Well,
we
you
talked
would
about the
hear
Dom.
You would hear Joe Rogan talk about how he would do the carnivore diet.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much all like fatty meats, like eggs and like bacon.
Butter,
and
he
shit.
would put-
Yeah, like
yeah.
that's all fatty shit. But he like said he felt great from it. Like
Yeah.
he felt like he was like.
And
I think-
got lean.
Okay, so to go into, if we're gonna take a different route into the carnivore diet, something I'd like to say with that though too is like, I mean, you have to think, because I always hear people say that like when they do, because I hear it all the time at work. Should I do the carnivore diet? And people are like,
People
I lost.
love talking
Well,
about that diet.
Yeah, and they do it, and it's like, yeah, no shit, you're gonna feel good because I feel like 90+% of the average American
Is
his
way
blood
over
glucose is probably super high. Number one,
Inflammation
Yeah.
and insulin
Yeah,
resistance are the
dude.
number one killer in
huge.
America
Like
right
we're
now.
seeing it more and more. So it's like, okay, that's probably one of the leading reasons that you feel so goddamn good on it is that's getting back into a healthy, regulated spot. But like at the end of the day, to anyone that's listening, that's doing like training performance focused stuff, you have to have an adequate amount of carbohydrates. Like
Right.
you have to. If you're someone that's just like looking to like you said, drop inflammation, get blood glucose in a great spot, and you just need to lose some weight for like a short term period, it's a great technique again, but diets are all the same. That's why, you know what I mean? It's a different approach.
Well,
it's not the best.
You also see people fall off that one pretty heavily.
Pretty quick, yeah.
'Cause,
Pretty
like,
quick.
If you aren't disciplined and you go for a month on the carnivore diet, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to have a snack or like a
Can't.
treat yourself
Can't.
moment. And then you have those carbs again, those sweet carbs.
Kind of takes you out.
And then
It's-
people will like
yeah.
relapse almost and go get worse because now they're like,
the body needs
oh, I
consistency.
missed them.
like, if
Yeah.
Carbs aren't bad. Carbs are
Carb-
good for the body.
Yeah. But fats are good too. So to answer that person's fat question, yes.
Yeah,
50,
absolutely.
70 grams.
So keep it, yeah.
What was the second one?
Shit.
Because there was a two-parter on
Yeah.
that one, right?
Should you worry less about the minimal amount of fat intake in a cut if not natty? Should you worry less about
I would say if you're natural, you should have fats like in.
You're going to
play.
need them. You're going to
For
need them
sure.
because you don't have, if you're
no,
enhanced,
if you're not natty.
if
yeah.
you're not natty, I feel
still
like,
have
I
fats
mean,
in
I
there.
think I was listening to Wesley Visitors talk about this, and he kind of mentioned the fact that, like, if you're enhanced, you know, like, you're obviously up-regulating your hormones through exogenous tools. So now, obviously, I don't think you need as many, personally, in that realm, I guess, if that would make sense, because if you're getting them exogenously, I think you can push them down a little bit lower in, like, contest prep and things like that.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
Compared to a
still think
natural
you
person?
need to have like fats. If carbs,
Oh, you still have to have them deployed, yeah,
if
for sure.
Carbs are getting to pretty much zero. The only like energy source is going to be from protein and fats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're still gonna push them low, but like that should also be like higher than your carb intake.
Yeah. And these questions are tough with like specific intakes to anyone listening because
Work with a
again,
coach.
everyone is gonna respond differently, and that's like we can't express that enough.
Yeah. All right.
All right, next one.
Next.
Whenever I see you guys and other bodybuilders post meals, it always seems to be a lean protein and carb
Yep.
and maybe a condiment.
Yep.
Obviously, in
Ranch.
terms of macros, it's balanced. It's a balanced meal. But where are the fruits and vegetables for micronutrients and fiber? Do you just heavily supplement instead?
I have a huge I'm a huge fruit person. Or that's something me and Nick
I
have
just
done.
added
I say
pomegranate juice.
So this is actually a great. I actually had a topic I wrote down too. We all have a ton of blueberries in our diets, right?
ton of fruit.
Me and
I
my
have a ton
dog
of
snack on blueberries in the morning.
I have
every
like
day. It's
300
so
grams
fun.
of blueberries a day, almost daily, and they just said that blueberries in a research thing, they realized in old people who, especially who are starting to like have dementia and like brain diseases, they said blueberries are improving cognitive function, memory, learning, and a lot of other things, including decision making and verbal comprehension. Blueberries are high in antioxidants, which stimulate blood and oxygen flow to the brain. And I was like, damn, that's sick. So
Dude,
we're
we
just
eat
like
those every day,
eating
twice a
blueberries
day.
all day,
Yeah,
every
we're
day,
good,
and they're
we're
like a
good.
little
We're
brain
superheroes.
stimulant. But that's so she said, where are the fruits and vegetables? They're there.
I'll have 2 servings.
They're in there.
of-
Yeah, like right after a workout, you just want to get the carbs and protein in.
Yeah.
But our other meals, like breakfast, tons
Breakfast
of blueberries.
always has fruit.
Always.
My
start
final
with
meal has a
fruit.
ton of blueberries.
My cream of rice meal at the end of the night I was like, I think, what do I have? 150 grams in the morning, 150
For a
grams
lot of
at night.
clients,
Yeah.
I'll put blueberries or raspberries in their first meal.
Mixed
Yeah.
berry, yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, usually just
Yep.
super helpful. Fruit's just gonna help a ton with digestive health as well. So
Yeah.
and then
Fiber.
we just probably
some
don't
green
post it
beans.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're always posting. Yeah,
Just
your
the chicken and
pre-meal.
rice.
Look
the
at my
beef and rice.
hardcore meals.
Yeah,
You like that?
definitely have green beans in there a lot. And
Green beans are my
I have
fave.
100 grams of spinach.
when you're prepping, asparagus is so fucking good.
I've been doing mixed salads a lot with my chicken.
Yeah.
That's been
Nice.
nice.
I would replace like the macros that I have for rice. I'm supposed to have 250 grams of rice, but I'll do like 2 buns instead.
You know,
And
it's
the same exact macros, and then I'll make like 93.7 like patties.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Low fat free
Burgers.
cheese on there.
No,
Little lettuce.
no, I'll put 56 grams of avocado on it, and then
Oh, really?
I'll slam it.
Throw
with
an egg with
spinach.
Some smash burger.
Yeah,
Do an
Yeah.
egg with avocado.
Egg's not my program.
Okay. Neither were your buns.
You know what's always fun? Yeah, that's true.
You little bitch.
But it matches.
That is just fun.
You know, it's always for people too who are cutting. Always a fun like little trick to like get more volume is like that shredded iceberg lettuce.
Yeah,
Yes.
And then
yeah.
you
It
just
gives
throw-
it crunch too.
You get like a handful and you just throw it
Yeah.
in there, and then all of a
Big
sudden it feels
fan.
like you have a huge bowl of food, but it's really
Oh,
not anything.
So good.
Big
Yeah,
fan.
that was always my go-to. Used to do it. Then iceberg lettuce got really expensive, so I was like, yeah, fuck
Did it
this.
really?
Sucks.
Yeah. Anyways,
Save it and roast it.
so we do eat vegetables. We do eat fruits. They're very important.
Yeah. Eat your fruits and veggies.
I
kids.
believe that is all I have
You said you had some.
for you guys.
I just have some like random ones. It's not like nutrition.
Oh
based.
wait, no, never mind. Sorry, I got a couple more.
Let's go.
Absorption of nutrients when drinking versus cooking egg whites. Effects on gut health. When you drink egg whites, you only absorb about. I think you can
honestly,
only
I
process
drank.
like 50% of the protein.
I drank a fuck ton of egg whites one
They
time.
process too
and
quickly.
I got fucked
Such
up
bad
from
gas.
that, dude.
I tried
like,
that for
was
a
on
bit.
the shit
Yeah.
and you
all
only
day.
only maintain about 50% of the protein,
Yeah.
which means you have
I
to
felt
double down.
Horrible. All I know is
I
I saw-
drank like 400 grams.
I saw Jeremy Buendia doing it like on one of his off-season YouTube videos, and then I was like, well, I've got like 300 of these. I'm just gonna drink
it
it.
tastes disgusting too.
That's why that
Oh,
must.
does not
dude,
taste
my
good.
ass was a horn.
You know that? Did you guys ever see those bodybuilders drinking? They would carry around those gallon of eggs.
Yeah.
That
Piana
company
used
that,
to chug those.
The egg white brand.
yeah, that had like chocolate.
Hendrickson
vanilla.
used to be sponsored by.
Yeah,
them.
that's why they ended up failing, was because people realized you're only absorbing 50%. So you have this huge jug that claims it's like however much protein. In reality, you're only going to maintain about 50% of it because it digests so fast that your body doesn't have time to like maintain all the protein.
That's terrible.
I need to look into.
Compared-
I've never actually like looked into anything like that.
Yeah.
I just always knew that like when
You
I
can't
drank it, my gas was so
Here.
bad. So it's like, why waste your time?
Let me Google it real quick.
You know
'cause
your stomach ain't liking it.
I
Get
wanna
it out.
Make sure I'm giving a good number, but do you
Chat GPT it.
maintain
That'll tell you what you need to know.
all protein
But yeah, I drank that shit. It was awful, bro.
Terrible.
drinking?
So gross.
I'm not a huge egg white guy anymore.
I hate them.
used to
I
be,
hate
but
them. I like whole
I
eggs
love
in
'em.
clients' diets. I don't like egg
We were
whites.
talking about
I
that
love 'em.
earlier.
I hate egg
Yeah,
whites.
so you only absorb about 50% of the protein in liquid egg whites, as the protein bioavailability is likely lower than cooked egg whites, ranging from 50 to 90%. Egg white protein is also generally considered less digestible than heat pre-treated eggs. So by cooking them, you make it more bioavailable than drinking them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like the egg beaters, like the yellow.
Yeah.
The yellow ones.
It's the same thing. It's just egg whites dyed.
I know.
I just like whole eggs.
Someone said healthy sauce. Do you think over-consuming or overuse of artificial sweeteners as a crutch affect appearance?
If it affects digestion,
some
it will.
people yes,
yeah.
some
You're
people
gonna look
no.
bloated if
Yeah,
you-
I mean, if it's fucking up your gut, for
I was
sure.
gonna say some people yes, some people no. Some people drink energy drinks and use sweeteners all the way up to show day and have no problem. But
Yeah.
the minute it starts showing on you, you get the luck of the draw. You don't get to have them. Do you treat game meats like elk, venison, bison different from beef if macros match store bought?
I'll go on the person's independence and just be like, yo, if you want elk, like we
You
put
can
elk in
you
there.
can buy if you want to go buy it. We can make it work. Yeah, just send me what the
Yeah.
nutrient label looks like. So
Well,
I
I'm
can
saying
program
he's
it in.
thinking
like treat it like the
if
same.
he
as
shot like
chicken?
an elk, yeah, can you treat it like the same?
Yeah,
as
you-
like,
It's
it-
protein.
We
same-
just got to find out what. Yeah, we just
Yeah.
got to find out the nutrient label and go from there.
you can usually just do that
You can be
like
pretty lenient.
find
with,
like a-
I was gonna say most of the
yeah.
ground venison that I have is quite lean. So
just find an organic brand on like
For sure.
one of those apps,
Yeah.
and then just like see how much you need to.
Yeah, we just gotta
It's
know the
gotta be
calories,
close. Yeah.
Yeah, then we'll
yeah, we'll just program it in for you.
If you had to give up the creamy air fryer
Ooh,
or
fuck.
creamy or air fryer, which one's going?
Giving up the creamy? Are you kidding me?
Creamy.
I am
yeah.
not giving up my fucking air fryer.
I use the air fryer.
I make those dude. I make those
Yeah, I would give
potatoes,
up my
chicken
creamy.
breast, everything in there, dude.
That's
I live off that thing.
that's a huge prep saver.
Huge.
Like imagine not being able to use that in prep.
Murder.
That would
Murder.
no, thank you.
No. Next one. 5 meals per day. 2 are whey, iso, and cream of rice. Makes a difference. Whole food versus whey / cream of rice.
I don't. The conversation is such like a popular one though, because it's like what's better, like what builds a better physique, whole foods.
Mike
or
Israetel
protein
just talked
shakes?
about it. He's like, I don't give a shit.
No,
He's
it's
like,
protein.
you could eat
Yeah.
protein bars all
Doesn't
day
matter.
if you want,
Yeah.
if it meets your macros.
Yeah, it's
He
one-
said there's not enough science to
No,
disprove it yet.
not
Like
at
a
all.
lot of people like to argue it, like, when I do whole foods, I do better, blah 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 blah. But there's not enough like research.
And
behind
on
it.
top of it, if you're that fucking curious and that worried about it, try them both out
And
and
see
track your progress.
really,
Track
like-
track your photos, track your training progression, track your digestive health, track your sleep. If you see a clear indicator that one is working better for you, then fucking rock with it.
right?
That's a good idea.
Like, that's the one thing. Like you said, it's such a. That's something that always annoys me in like the fitness community. If there are topics that clearly there is like, you're like just fighting a dead battle. Why don't you just try it out for yourself and find out?
Right.
Like,
could ask
instead
the
of
question all the
arguing with
time.
other people on what the fuck the difference is,
could
why don't
try
you
it.
just go trial and error it? And if it works for you, do it. Who gives a shit
And
if
then
it doesn't
put it on
work?
Reddit. Put it on
Yeah,
Reddit. Be
yeah.
like, yo, this is what I did.
Yo,
this
dude,
is
like,
what my experience was with it.
that's
Like,
it. Yeah, or go fucking share it on social media, but don't be one of those people that like makes like only cis deal in absolutes, right? So it's go try your fucking style out, and if it works for you, fucking give some feedback on it.
But
Yeah.
no, like Hunter Labrada, like he would only do like shakes. I
Dude,
think. Was
He
it
got
shakes?
to the Olympia level physique.
just shakes.
Yeah,
Just
dude,
shakes,
like
yeah. Now he's
So-
switching, but
I
now he's
see-
just making little adjustments. You know,
Yeah.
like
I see pro bodybuilding coaches post diet plans for some of the craziest physiques all the time, and I've seen up to like 200 to 150 grams usage of whey isolate before in plans, like leading up to shows. So it's like everyone's gonna handle it differently.
Yeah.
right.
If someone has gut issues, maybe go to the whole food route. Like if protein powders are sensitive for you, like you might need to do like more whole foods. But
Right.
if you have a really like sensitive stomach in the terms of just like you can't physically eat, like chew, or if your
Yeah.
like, job is too demanding where you can't eat, then shakes are the
Shakes
option
are gonna
for
get
you.
it down, dude.
Some
It's
people like
all-
things different. Like
When I'm traveling on the road, dude, I'll go through like $12 stopping at Quick Trip, grabbing like 4 like whey shakes.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
I know is
yeah.
that I have a certain gram protein limit that I have to hit every day, and I'm good. Like, you have to hit it.
Yes.
If for a day
That's
or
the
two
only
you
thing
got
I
to do
panic
it, it's like,
about.
who gives a shit?
No.
That's the only thing I panic about is like making sure my protein levels get met.
If
I'm
there's
like,
one
yeah.
thing you should hit,
Yeah.
like if you're, if you got to hit something, for the love of God, hit that.
all right. I think that would be a good transition into snack time, and then we
forgot
can move
about
on to
we had
other questions
snacks.
because that was the last one we had for nutrition.
That's a pretty good question.
What do we got?
We got.
What do we got?
We got the caramel choco Barabells.
Haven't we done these?
No, we haven't done this specific.
Oh,
one.
okay. I was gonna say, I feel like we've done this one.
I've given you this one, and I wanted to bring them back on just to give them a shout out on the pod. They are so goddamn good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
baby.
So Barabells,
Oh yeah.
let's see,
That's a chocolate bar.
190 calories, 22 grams of carbs, 16 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat. It's not bad at all.
6 grams of
Like
fiber.
Anavar has got way more carbs and sugar in it than this does.
The caramel is real, bro. It's not fake.
It's a soft bar too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Only 2 grams of sugar.
Wow.
Yeah. These
9.4.
caramel choco Barabells.
I'm gonna go 9.2.
Yep.
Hold on, 9.2.
9.3.
Found the middle.
Meet us in the middle.
Yep, I'll meet you guys in the middle. Yeah, I had tried one of these, and I brought one for you once, Lance. And I was like, these need to get back on the pod because we never brought them on. They're one of the best snacks I've had.
Do they have other flavors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who was this by? Barbell?
Barbell.
Barbell.
I don't remember Barbell.
You were the one that brought a whole box of them to Top Line.
Oh yeah, from the Arnold. Oh, okay, I do remember.
These are so good.
They were from the Arnold.
Oh my God. Yeah, you can see the caramel right there.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
That's fantastic.
The caramel's a great touch.
and only 2 grams of sugar, so how the fuck do you make that caramel? It looks real.
Cancer baby.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have questions?
Yep, I do. It's my first food today.
Same as my third coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You had 3 coffees already?
Yeah.
Dog, it's fucking.
I've been up.
noon.
I've been up.
I could use more coffee.
This coffee's fire right now.
Probably doing energy drink.
All right, let's see what we got. What's the best way for a natural bodybuilder to get hard, dry, lean muscles?
What?
Eat?
I think he's talking about like
Eat.
how to look like.
You want to
pure
repeat it one
fish
more
show.
time?
He was like, "What's the best way for a natural bodybuilder to get hard, dry, lean muscles?"
Hard, dry, lean muscle. Work with
What
a
are you
coach.
talking
Get
about?
stage
Yeah.
conditioned.
I think that's what he means, like how to get like a bodybuilder. Like
Yeah.
Work with a
conditioned.
high level coach and get in some crazy condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
And to
Pretty much
grow
like-
that muscle, eat.
Yeah.
And
Have a good
train.
off season. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like everything else in the sport.
How long after a show do you push before coming off?
What do you mean?
Like
Push
I'm,
what?
I'm gonna assume how much gear you push before coming off.
We maintain like the same.
It depends.
close to
it
the
really
same level
depends
for,
on
like-
like the person, but like honestly, like I think there's a post show like rebounds of like benefit.
When you get those nutrients back in the body that you
like
should
when you
sit
really
out.
Yeah,
start
ride,
to like
yeah. Like 4 to
push
6 weeks.
food back up to a level where you can like where you're still in a super insulin sensitive spot.
Yeah.
If you can keep androgens still pretty consistent throughout that time, you could have a
You could have some
crazy,
really nice
crazy
rebounding
rebound.
effect. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can pack on like 10, 15 pounds.
And that's
of,
gonna
like,
put you in a great spot for a growing phase because
Yeah.
you're gonna have such good momentum going
Yeah.
into it.
And you've got all this new muscle coming off. Your body feels good, and then you're slowly just letting it relax a little bit, get those hormones back in check.
Yep.
What do
Yeah.
you think? Like 6 to 8 weeks?
I would say like 4.
4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And it depends on like,
It's
I feel
very
like
short. It's not like a long
Yeah.
thing.
depends on how bad your body's suffering too when you start getting to that point.
Because
you know
we
what I
have
mean?
to also think like coming off of a show that's pretty like the last like 24, 26 weeks have been pretty like intense. So you're still
Yeah.
gonna be in a pretty like fucked
Yeah.
up state.
fatigue
Yeah.
state.
So that's why it's
As long
not a
as blood
super
works looks
it's not a
okay.
super
Yeah.
long process. But it's still a good advantage or like strategy for sure. Would you rather eat your meals out of a round or square Tupperware container? I like the round.
Bowl.
I
Bowl.
like round.
Because then you can scoop.
Bowl all day, baby.
Yeah, I agree.
I hate fucking using my square ones.
It would drive me nuts.
Do you guys believe in the butterfly effect? The idea of something small like getting coffee can have a much larger effect, such as altering your career.
Yeah.
So, like, if I kill a fly, will that like change
No.
my life?
No.
They say that the butterfly effect was a movie where they went back in time, and if you adjusted anything, it changed the future just because that little thing was changed. I don't believe in the moment it changes a whole lot. I mean, your decisions.
You kill a butterfly today, and then you just see like something in slow motion happen. No.
Every decision changes everything.
Yeah.
But, like,
I would say like big decisions.
I don't know if I
definitely do that.
necessarily believe in the butterfly effect. Like, we're getting a coffee.
Yeah.
We ran out of coffee this morning.
We got
Lance-
McDonald's.
And I brought some.
Lance brought iced
The
coffee.
world's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Because I went to McDonald's to get coffee.
Too many coffees were sold. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, where do you keep your syrup? Pantry or fridge?
Fridge.
After you've opened it, fridge.
Pantry until the tab comes off.
Honestly,
That's what it says for instructions. You psychopath, whoever that is. Don't you dare, dude. Oh, I
It's
hate
like people
you.
that keep their condiments in their.
No.
I've seen people keep
Zachary.
like their ketchup in their pantry.
There's
There's a
syrup.
reason
I keep-
you follow instructions on
keep
those things,
syrup
dude.
in
It's
it.
food.
everything else I put in the fridge.
Dude,
but
it's way better
syrup
when it's
stays in the
cold.
Pantry.
Way better.
Yeah, but I end up warming it up anyway.
That's fine.
Well, then just keep it in the fridge so it stays better longer.
Yeah.
It's gonna expire faster if it's in the.
I'm assuming
Bacteria
that's why they're
grows
having.
better
Yeah.
in warm areas.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a reason they put it in the fridge.
You guys are liars.
Bacteria grows.
Why would we? It's not like we magically came up with this idea.
It's
There's
a
a
warm,
label that
moist
says
spot.
it.
You think Lord Jones will win his Open debut?
Who?
Actually, Lord Jones. I don't even know he's doing the Open.
Lord Jones.
You remember Lord Jones, the guy with the dreads in Classic?
Oh,
The crazy guy, the crazy physique, like
I
the
don't know.
super small waist.
I
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Oh, we'll just say TBD.
TBD.
Um,
When he does his show, we'll let you know.
if you could be one nationality, you're not, hold the fuck up. Hold on. If you could be one nationality, you're not. What would it be?
That's
Black. Yeah. Give me
I was
those.
gonna
Give me
say
those
maybe-
genetics.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
I'd be a black dude.
Yeah. Are you kidding me?
What about a Russian dude?
That's not good for bodybuilding.
Yeah.
do you
Good luck
mean?
being pale as shit all the time.
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
we're already pale. We're
And
cold.
slow, and you're annoyed.
You're picking the You're picking
that's
the
right.
United
I'm
States
throwing,
alternative.
I'm throwing
in
an alley
Wisconsin.
oop to Lance.
Yeah, bro. I'm going. Fuck bodybuilding, bro. We're balling.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, okay, I'll be.
Or we're
black, dude.
bodybuilding really well and balling.
Yeah, for real.
I'll join you guys.
I was gonna say the only other alternative I was gonna go is like Simone because they're just fucking houses.
Those are cool too. Yeah, those guys are cool.
They're just houses. They're all just so strong.
Let's see.
Yeah, I want to scream in public. dude.
Just doing my stomping.
I can do my fucking big man voice everywhere. No one will
Yeah,
question it.
nope.
Yeah.
Do you get worried when an injection hurts for a day or two, specifically in quads?
No, 'cause it
No,
happens all
but
the
if
time.
it starts like if it starts swelling for over a week and it's not going away, maybe that's a little bit more
Yeah.
concerning.
Maybe 2 weeks. I've had a week.
I've had some bad ones in the fucking.
Mine like just got back.
I've had some that where they turn fucking. I mean, they get warm and red, and it takes a few days to swell down.
It really
Take a
just-
shower after you do it. It helps it.
He said quad specifically, so
Quads are tough because if you smack
Hit
the
that
bad
upper.
area,
Hit that. Oh, we're not giving medical. Never mind. I was gonna say hit that upper hip. Don't hit
I'm
the quad.
hypothetically not
Hypothetically, yeah.
a fan of doing your quads. I just stick
Nick
to
loves
glutes
it
and
now.
shit.
I love
know.
it.
I just
Nick's
stick to
all
the
about it.
So
shoulders,
it's so
dude.
easy.
I like my safe spots.
Don't go big in the quad. That's all. Just do it easy.
no, quads are meant for the big one. Shoulders aren't. Bigger muscle
shoulders are easy. I found a real groove
How-
with those lately. I've been hammering those. I haven't done a gluten forever.
How have
Yeah.
certain injuries changed the way you train? Do you think they stopped you from having the best physique you could?
I feel like injuries are an opportunity to get better. I mean, obviously it depends on how severe it is, but if
Usually
anything,
comes from a bad.
But did you
training
guys
style.
get injuries that like changed your training? I didn't get an injury, so
I'm
I'm
not
gonna say no to
injury
this one.
free?
Yeah, I'm injury
Knock on wood.
yeah, I guess yeah.
Knock on wood. Because yeah, I mean, but that's because we train.
But
Smart.
in the past, though, have you guys like gotten?
I've definitely
like,
hurt myself. Like
All
I
my-
feel like we've all like you've gotten like a super stiff back from like certain movements and shit
Right.
like that.
All my injuries have come from like a not being disciplined in like my
Being
training
negligent
style.
of like
Yeah.
like warm-ups and things like that. Like I think we all take that a little bit more serious.
I
now.
think injuries, like you were gonna say, are like a huge like sign to like really take your training to that next level in terms of like how you're doing it. Like you have to like you can't just go in there and just start moving shit like to A to B like recklessly. Like
I've become so much softer to injuries too now, or like I shouldn't say injuries, potential sorenesses, because like back in the day I would be like, I can power through this, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And nowadays I'm like,
no, maybe take that
the
day
minute
off.
something
Maybe
starts
take that
feeling
day.
a little weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not doing that.
I think, but going back into it, I feel like it's definitely an opportunity, like you said, to take your training to another level, like, learn more. We're the goal of bodybuilding, if that's what we're sticking with, is like isolation, right? So like, how can we isolate movements so you're not really working on, full extensibility and mobility and stuff like that. So don't neglect that, because it will come to bite you in the ass.
I also have to say,
will.
Everybody's like, oh, well, once you start, like there's like an ego thing when you start to lose compound movements in your workout, like barbell squat, barbell bench, and it's like once you let that ego die a little bit and realize that like, oh, having a Nautilus incline plate loaded machine that perfectly targets
way better
your incline pec or your upper pec, like then you realize like, okay, I guess I really don't need these, because all they do, like we brought barbell squat back, my hips immediately went to shit.
When you said you were getting back after that, I'm like, dude, I feel like, I was like, you're going to get and be in pain so quick.
Got strong quick, but all of a sudden my hips went to
fuck.
shit so fast, and then all of a sudden it was affecting every other workout, and then I was like, now I'm back to using hack squats, and my legs are growing, and I have no lingering like annoyances.
you gotta try that hack squat out.
I was going
I
to
know
say,
that's what I'm saying, but just like the minute you get tricked into that ego thought of like,
100%.
let's start moving big weight again. Like because you realize you can now. Like you take time off,
Stronger.
and then all of a sudden you go back and you're
feel fresh.
way stronger and fresh. Yeah, but then you realize all those lingering injuries just come from being negligent to like the small things, and also not being disciplined to what we're trying to accomplish, which is
I was going to say,
complete and critical amounts of growth.
don't be negligent of the fatigue to like growth ratio as well. That's something I always remind people is like something that I wish I would have known earlier on. Is I feel like in the past, like towards the end, we were doing like 5 on, 4 on. And when the weeks where I would do 4 on instead of like, I've never done 4 days of training a week. It's always been 5+, those 4-day weeks. Yeah, those 4-day weeks, I felt fucking fantastic, like stronger than ever. The body felt fresh. Like the days I was training, I felt like instead of like dying out towards the end of the week, I was just like ready to run through a wall.
Would you just train off, train off, train off?
I'm doing 2 days on, 1 day off right now.
Are you?
Yeah, until I get Gloff's program, but that's what I've been doing. And honestly, like I really like it because
I do
usually
2 and then 3.
on that third day, I start to like, oh fuck.
That's
like,
the thing. By that third day, you
first 2
start to
days
die
of
down.
training, like,
Feel fresh.
we go balls to the walls.
Yeah.
Like,
So what do you do then? Do you do an upper, then a leg, then a...
I'll usually do like, what is it? Legs, push, rest, pull, arms, shoulders, off, push, and then just like rotate.
It's like the same. I do 2 because now that we do pod on Sundays, I'm doing Sunday off and Wednesday off.
This won't stick for very long though.
No.
If I do go back to teaching,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing them on Sundays, but we'll get to that later.
Fair enough.
That's an off-pod conversation.
Fair enough.
But anyways, I do three on, one off, 2 on, 1 off. That's usually what I've been doing to like keep it fresh.
Play it like we said before too. Play around with shit.
But a lot of times I just get 3 on, 3 on because I'm just like, I just want to keep training. No, I'll do 3, 1, 3.
Oh, okay.
3
I really
off,
like doing
3.
an off day after legs. That's been really nice lately.
I definitely take.
I really like
I have
that.
2 off days for cardio a week, and my definite 1 off day of cardio is always the day after legs.
Yeah.
Because I'll wake up
That
and I'm
fatigue
like,
is just you're just fucked.
Yeah. What's the next question?
Never be able to use toilet paper again. This is gonna be an easy one. Or deodorant again.
Deodorant.
I'm never using deodorant.
Yeah, no, I'll
Not
just
walking
smell.
around with a
I'm not.
poopy
Yeah,
asshole.
are you kidding me?
Imagine how uncomfortable that
I'd
would
have
You'd
to
be
find
in
other
pain in
things
a
to
week.
wipe.
Dude,
Yeah.
that would.
You could build an odor that's not terrible.
People just have to get used to it.
Yeah.
Wash your clothes enough.
What's more important when sponsoring an athlete, engagement percentage or follower count? I would say engagement.
Engagement
You
percentage.
could have
buy-
fake
yeah,
followers.
you
There's
could
tons
buy-
of people that have fake fucking
There's
followers.
so many people that have like 200K followers, but like
Really
have-
only have maybe 1,000 to 2,000 people looking at their
Right.
story.
they
Who
hide
gives a
their
fuck?
likes on every picture because they don't want people to see the fucking 80
Oh,
likes,
that's
bro.
so
It's like,
funny.
we know what you're doing.
Yeah, you've got
Yeah.
like 47 likes, but you've got 12,000 followers. It's like, yeah, that ratio really fucking adds up there, stud.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But yeah, I think engagement for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, well, because then more people are actually buying into what
Engagement's
you have
what
to
you're
say.
actually
Yeah.
looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
That's selling the product, not fucking fake robots. Got anything else?
No, that's pretty much it.
That- well, we're at an
Okay.
hour.
Yeah, we can
Damn, that
start.
was an hour. That's wild.
We can start. You didn't have any notes or anything?
Let me see. I thought I had.
I-
something.
Well, Nick's not here to get him on a rant, dude.
Shit,
I,
we have an hour to fill.
I had a Instagram post. No. Where am I going with this? A research study that I read. They were posting picture videos on like social media of kids dancing and like doing things, and then they were researching who was liking these photos. They found out like 85% of them were pedophiles, and then it was like 5 to 10% were like, you know, just normal parents. Like, oh, look at these kids dancing.
That's why
That's
you
fun.
see Giannis
And-
doesn't put the fucking eyeballs of his
Well,
kids on photos. I would do
that's
it
what I
either.
was gonna get at. Like even like shout out Bill and Haley. They
Yeah.
put the EXO or like the.
I
thing
would do
over
the
their
same
kids' thing.
shit, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I have a lot of friends from high school that like post their babies like faces all over
Oh no.
Instagram and
Don't
like
understand
them
it.
or
It's
like them
crazy
doing
how it's
stuff,
gotten
and
to
I'm
that
like,
point, bro.
What's
where
the
we
Don't
can't
do
even,
that.
Like,
Yeah.
show our kids
I don't want to see your
without-
child either.
without like
Right.
weird people.
Social
looking
media
at
is
it.
for
I don't.
adults.
I just don't understand. Yeah,
But I
don't
just
get
thought
it.
that was crazy. Like,
It's crazy.
yeah, you don't realize like how many
It's your
people can just
kids.
have an account on Instagram.
We live in a
and
dark
just go-
fucking world
We
too,
do,
dude.
right.
Yeah, dark.
Aren't we like the high? What are we like? One of the highest rated countries for like? Aren't we the highest for like children like trade and shit like that?
Like sex trafficking.
Yeah.
No,
I think it's
no,
getting
not-
bad.
it's bad. It was in
Bad.
the U.S., but it's not the worst. It's
Where-
I think it's
Milwaukee's one of the top cities, if that's
Really?
what you're thinking of.
Milwaukee's
Yeah,
top
Milwaukee's-
six.
I forgot what number, but
Dog,
it's
that's
top. It's up there.
wild. We live here.
Yeah, it's fucking scary.
Kill them all.
We're ranked the worst country in the world for human trafficking.
I
Are
hate
we?
that, bro. I hate that. I hate it.
Isn't that
That's-
wild
that's
that that's like
terrible, bro.
people have a business where they steal humans?
Where it's us, Mexico, and the
Someone needs
Philippines.
to stop.
I was gonna say I thought Mexico would probably be up there, but
Well,
would
that's where
think.
it's coming through.
yeah,
Yeah. Is Texas in
dude,
there?
up in
But
Stevens
border-
Point,
Yeah, it's terrible right now. The border is not. It's terrible right now, dude.
up in Stevens Point, that highway going up to Minnesota, they said
I guess that's really the only.
was like one of the #1 sex trafficked highway, and
I
that
was
all
gonna
the
say-
hotel workers were like being taught on how to recognize signs of like sex trafficking, like
That's
hand signals and
crazy,
stuff.
bro.
Terrifying.
Because they teach like women hand signals to like let you know like help
yeah.
shit
No,
like
that's
that,
smart.
or barcodes or shit like that. They had like barcodes on women. Like that's crazy.
It's smart, but like fuck,
Terrifying.
man. It's
Terrifying.
It's so unfortunate that.
Did you guys
it's
ever almost get
gotten this
abducted
bad.
as a kid?
There was one guy at Target that like freaked me the fuck.
Yeah,
You had a story right away. You were like,
Dude,
I
a
don't
lot
have
of
to
people
say.
I
do.
literally think about it. Like
a lot of people do.
If I did, I don't remember.
I was looking at the what was I looking at? I
I-
was looking at the video games, and you
Yeah.
know how at Target at the time they would have like the TV and the controllers where
Yeah.
you could like
Yep.
play the demos.
Oh,
of the
dude, I'd
game.
sit there for an hour.
Head up. I would have hurt my neck staring
I
at that thing.
I
hurt
was
so
playing
bad.
one of the games, bro, and then there was this like really sketchy dude next to me, like on the phone with his girl or something, and it sounded like I was 7 at the
He
time.
goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna take him."
You look at him,
creep
It
me
sounded
out.
like he got like he was just like arguing with this person, and like they were going at it, and then he hung up the phone, and then he like looked at me with like such an evil stare, and then he like rushed me like 2 times. Like,
What?
He like you know how like bulls like will like
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
ready to like charge. Like
What the
he was
fuck?
doing that shit like 2 or 3 times towards me,
It
and I was
doesn't
just
seem
like,
like he.
and then I bolted. I took a left.
Yeah,
and
dude, I would've took
zooted, bro.
off.
I just ran so fucking fast because I didn't know what he was gonna do. I thought he was gonna take me and run.
You became the Flash.
I felt like the Flash in the moment, dude. I ran so fast. I was like, "You're not gonna get
Someone
me."
ever tried, dude? You're getting a chunk of your forearm out with my teeth.
And then I found my dad and I jumped in the cart and then
Biting.
we were going out to check out and then I saw him walk past me and then we made eye contact and he was like staring at me the entire time when I was in the cart.
Oh man.
I was just like, Dad, go kill him.
That dude tried to take me.
It was terrifying, dude. I don't know why he did that. Like, if my girl broke up with me, like, I'm not gonna like charge at a little kid playing a
That could have
video
been a
game.
fake conversation to just be near you too.
I didn't think of that. Oh shit, he was gonna take me.
He could have just been
Yeah.
like doing that to kind of like stay near you and
Turn
analyze.
the mic all the way around.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Listen,
there
there
you
we
go.
go. There we go. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
You
he
turned
could have
it-
just
you
been
I
crazy.
kept turning it
You keep
around.
Yeah, I was gonna
twisting
say
it.
you're
Yeah.
making it harder for us
You
to
and
hear you.
Nick both sit there. Like Nick is always messing with that mic.
I can't
yeah.
help it, dude.
Yeah, you guys
Me,
love
just
touches.
Put
my
it like
thing.
this, so you don't ever have to.
I
touch
never
It.
touch it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
no.
guys
you,
never
you and
touch
Nick
it.
are always like this, like just talking. So
You guys do grab the microphone. I never thought about that.
I
He's
grab the
always
bottom.
holding it
I
like
always
this,
grab the
touching
bottom
it.
part
You
a
guys
lot.
always are touching
pulling
it.
it right into your mouths.
It's been a year. You should be comfortable with it by now. Anyways, I have one. When I was younger, I
What
had
the
a,
fuck is going on? Why you guys both have stories?
dude. A lot of people do, and you don't realize it till you're
We were
older.
such good-looking kids.
I had
I
a.
grew up in a small town. I, guess.
I was
don't
out
know.
front with my
Yeah.
sister, and we were just like fucking around in the yard, and then some dude pulled up, and I remember he literally was like straight out of the storybook, was like, "Hey, have you seen my little puppy run by?"
Oh,
And I was
Oh,
like,
fuck that, dude.
I was
The
like,
puppy
oh,
card.
I was like, oh no,
Candy to that.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, I haven't seen it. He goes, man, I just can't seem to find him. He's like, do you think you could help me find him? And I was like,
fuck.
I was like, yeah, I'll keep an eye out. And then he's like, yeah, I was thinking we could drive down there and see if we could find him at the park. And I was
Holy
like,
shit.
oh no. And I grabbed my sister. And I was like, we gotta get inside now. And I like threw her in the house. And I was like backing in the door, like, no, but we'll keep an eye out. And then I like closed the door and like locked the door. I was like, oh my god.
Are you shaking?
You see him
Yeah.
just scream, start running towards it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to find my puppy.
He's on all fours running towards me.
Just kicks up the door. Where's my dog?
His eyes are all white.
Yeah, his neck snaps.
See your dad's had to.
My dad's just a shocker. Get inside.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. That
A lot
shit
of people
is
do.
terrible.
I've like met a lot of people that have stories like that you don't realize till you're older.
I
but,
probably
like,
did. I just don't remember it.
I feel like there's enough out there, enough of them pedos.
This
out
isn't
there
really
that
like a kidnapping
There
story.
are so
everybody
many
kinda has like
pedophiles.
like an
There's
opportunity.
so many.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is wrong with people?
Don't look at the pedophile like map around you in West Dallas, dude. They're fucking everywhere.
Really?
Pedophile map?
We
Yeah.
should just go kill him.
Is there an app?
My mom.
We should go slaughter.
Well, they are registered.
Why don't you get the death
Oh
penalty,
yeah,
dude?
that's true.
Yeah, my mom like she was like,
That's such a waste.
your sister moved into a bad area. I'm like, it's not that
Dude.
bad, and she's like, look at all the pedophiles.
I love seeing the videos. I love seeing the videos of people busting pedos. Like, do you know who
Did you see
Fatality
Bradley
is?
Martin?
Yeah,
Dude, he busted like one of the
Yeah.
highest ranked
A
Hollywood.
Disney,
yeah,
a Disney
dude.
like director or
Like
some
top
shit.
3 dude.
He was like,
they
"Where you
didn't know
going?"
who it was.
Yeah, I followed him to his
They
hotel.
thought they were just. They thought they were just getting a dude, and it ends up being like one of the biggest named people in
Should we
all of
watch it real
Disney.
quick? Should we watch
Yes,
it?
yes.
Yeah, that was
It's
crazy.
hilarious.
Because
It's
they
so
asked
funny.
Bradley, like, "Did you know it was him?" And he's like, "We had no fucking clue."
Yeah.
They
That's
were
why when he went
recording
into that
while they
hotel,
were
that
finding
security
that
guard
out.
stepped forward, and then they were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, dude.
Fucking disgusting.
They're like, "We're just gonna wait out here for him." I was like, "Oh, you guys are." He's gonna send his people out there.
He's gonna
Dude,
send his
imagine
people out
like
there.
being a pedo though, and the person that's like confronting you is Bradley Martin.
You walk
Dude is
into the
probably
restaurant.
shitting his
You're a
pants.
pedophile thinking you're having it easy tonight, and you walk in
Yeah.
and see a
Jacked
270 pound
fucking-
dude
It's
sitting
like,
there.
get over here, bro.
Are you Robert? No. I'm heading out.
No, I'm heading out. Actually,
Just a big fan.
No, I got somewhere to be.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
All right,
Not
here it
really
is.
though.
So funny, bro.
Let me turn this on. Also, wasn't Mother's Day like 2 weeks
Most
ago?
expensive
Yeah.
thing you're wearing is also the most
a week
fragile.
ago.
During a latest live
Oh,
stream
yeah.
to catching predators,
Fuck, this is
Vitaly Dior.
gross.
4 minutes.
Then
Yeah,
wanted
this
to go
dude.
back to his
I want to like.
Look at those
actually watch
triceps.
it.
Sick.
What's his name?
I wonder if they took it off
Ah,
YouTube.
that would be fun. I would love to watch an old dude get knocked the fuck out for being a pedophile.
I wonder if they took it off.
No, it was up there. You literally had it.
No, but
Yeah,
maybe
but that's
that's
like
the
the
one.
she
explanation.
was
of
like
it.
Oh.
talking about.
They
it.
must have their own page somewhere.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah,
Hollywood
They
writer,
s-
yeah.
they staged a Hollywood writer, Herschel Weingrod. That sounds like
Sounds about right.
Sounds like someone that touches young girls.
Yeah, dude, look at him. He looks like a pedo.
Hollywood writer Herschel. Yeah.
Those guns.
Weingrod.
Dude's jacked.
Kind of want to watch an old guy get knocked out though. That bottom video's got me intrigued.
Oh,
Like,
let's just see.
Who is Vitally or
What the fuck?
His house to watch movies.
oh my god.
What
Yeah.
are you doing over there?
What's your name? What's your name?
Oh, fuck.
What's your name?
Who are you?
What's your name?
Who are you?
Why are you suing my fucking daughter? What's your name?
Why so?
What is your name?
Oh, he's panicking, bro.
Terrified, bro.
Shake my
Why are you
hand.
suing my fucking daughter? You know how old she is? You have no idea. You have no idea. The fuck you thought was gonna happen here?
Look at the gym fan just standing in the back.
Yeah.
That's annoying. I'd be like, get out of the shot, dude.
How old is she?
I think he's in the video. He's
Yeah,
got a
I
mic
think he's
on.
in- yeah.
How old she
No, I
is?
think he's trying to interview Bradley, probably.
23. Is that what the conversation
No,
was?
they got a whole posse there to make sure he doesn't
Yes.
run.
On a dating site.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, she's 23.
How old is she?
I have no idea.
Lila, how old are you?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All we've done is
So she didn't tell you how old she was?
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She said she was 15.
How did she tell you how old she actually is?
Jesus, dude.
That's fucked.
She says she's 15. Why are you here?
Good
Why
for
are you sitting
Bradley.
here?
Yeah, dude. He handled this like a champ, bro. Like, strike fear in him.
Give Bradley props for not just wailing on him.
That's the hard part.
Oh, dude, he probably.
I would have a
wants
tough
to so
time
bad.
not to just.
That's why he's probably chewing him out so bad, dude. Because he probably just wants to deck his ass.
Yeah, we've been talking and flirting. It's not a big deal.
Well, I feel like he also was hoping that dude touches him.
He goes, "Where are you going?"
Order the pizza, I'm gonna go.
Okay, have a seat.
Oh yeah,
Said he's
you're
gonna
not
go
going
get a pizza,
anywhere.
bro.
I'll eat pizza with you. You're eating pizza, right? Sit right here. Sit right here. Where? I don't know. Well, excuse me, sir.
I like how Bradley has a huge security.
Bradley
guard,
put
too.
one paw on him and was like, "Bro, you better sit down."
Yeah, dude.
I love that.
Weird. I don't understand what people
So
say.
you're a pedophile trying to meet a 15-year-old. Oh, it's a girl.
Who's
Oh
that
my-
dude now?
I don't think you've been telling me he's
That's
funny.
the main guy that like catches all the pedos.
Okay.
That's his channel. They just had Bradley as a guest. I think they have Ryan Garcia doing the next one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ryan's gonna.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be rough. Yeah, dude, it's wild though.
I don't think you should have put the fucking powder on the
Nah,
one there,
dude.
but-
Fuck
No,
yeah,
that
dude.
might have been too far, but
Dude, he's a pedo.
Well, no,
Fuck
but I'm
that.
saying that could hurt you like a court case.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Who gives a fuck?
You just want to make sure they get taken away. You
Yeah,
don't wanna
say
give
don't
them
do
any out.
anything to ruin your chances of putting that guy away.
Do you think that's gonna outweigh him being a pedo though? Is putting a fucking dust bomb on him?
In some
Knowing
courtrooms,
some
yeah.
super $1 million
Dude,
dude that
did
could
you
probably
just
pay an
see-
attorney to get away with a lot of shit for sure.
Did you just see? Fuck. Who was
Fuck
it?
this corrupt place.
One of those.
Yeah, dude.
One of those big ones had just like dropped all the charge. The judge revisited it and like took away all the charges because he got paid. Like they don't have proof, but probably because he got paid off millions. You know,
Ton of money.
you don't want that dude being like, they sprayed me with powder. That's breaking a bunch of rules.
You
I'll
could
give
claim that as like
I'll-
an assault
I'll
out in public.
toss you $1 million to fucking let me off for this one.
If someone would walk up to you, pull the plug on one of those blue things, right, and say you got like an eye irritation out of it, dude, you could like get like some medical
All
letter
charges.
and just go fucking crazy with that.
All charges dropped.
It was hilarious though.
Anyways, I think
we end it there?
Yeah, we'll wrap her
Yeah.
up there.
We got a pool day to get to.
We got,
We got some sun to
beautiful
catch.
weather. Around the, well, you guys are just taking them off.
Oh, I can still hear you.
Yeah, around the table. What are our final thoughts to send the listeners
Holy
off on a
shit.
good note?
Ooh, you take it away because I got mine.
Honestly, get a good group of friends and go have some fun, dude. Like it's
Enjoy the
getting,
summer.
Yeah, it's getting nice outside.
Yeah, for
I feel
sure.
like
Take
now-
advantage of it.
Now's the time where you can actually like I don't know, like enjoy outside because I mean
Yeah.
for us at least, for
Right.
the people in the Midwest, like being out in the sun all day was like made me feel so good. And I think
Run it back.
a lot of people have that like they just can't get in the sun enough. So get in the fucking sun, get a good group of friends and just like go have fun, go smoke some weed and do your
Right.
thing.
All right.
Lance?
I think he said it all.
Okay. Like, follow, subscribe. We'll catch you next week.
Yep.